This entire island looks like something out of Jurassic Park, doesn't it?
There's some dolphins coming our way.
The largest land crab in the world, and they're everywhere here. Hey, mate, that's not yours. You can't eat that. Hey, let go of that.
Good morning and welcome back to a new episode.
Yeah, guys, this is a pretty special one. This is one we've been looking forward to for a long time. Check this place out. Basically, this is just a rock in the middle of the ocean, and it's become a sanctuary for some pretty crazy animals. Up in the jungle, there's giants lurking around. Out here off the drop-offs, there's some even bigger giants that cruise along here. Pretty crazy place, hey, friend?
Yeah, we can't wait to explore it with you, so let's dive in.
Let's jump straight in there, guys. We've got an amazing bird's eye view here, but let's get into the water.
Subscribe.
There's only one way down, friend. These frigates that are cruising overhead, they look like a pterodactyl, and actually this entire island looks like something out of Jurassic Park, doesn't it? Absolutely crazy. Oh, the closer you look, this entire cliff face has nesting birds on it, so we'll tread very lightly as we come down here. There's one I've noticed just up here, and then we've got to get a little bit lower before we can dive on in. Water looks nice and clear, hey? Beautiful, beautiful blue water. Keep thinking we're going to see like a big wahoo or something cruising along. All right, let's get in there. All right, go for it.
I'm so nervous.
Go for it, you'll be right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All good? What happened? You all right? I think she's winded herself. You all right?
It just landed on my feet.
Oh no, she landed on her fins, just fin slapped herself. Right, that's what not to do.
Oh, Jet, throw me the stuff, sorry. Yeah. Jump, 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 jump.
You will remember this as the day you almost caught Captain Jack. Oh, it's higher than you think. How amazing are all these birds cruising over our head here. What a crazy place. Well, let's do it.
So dark. It's so cool. You can see all the fresh water coming out of the cave. It gives that little twinkling in the water. There's so many caves and ledges going straight on the drop off. This place is so cool.
There's an octopus down here that's so well camouflaged. Let's go take a look.
Looks like there's some dolphins coming our way. Whew, let's see if they want to play. Time for an I'm so sorry, mate. Should I go that way? What should I do, Jeff?
You have to go around.
You reckon it's going to attack me? Not happy.
So this island became well known for one of the most spectacular animal migrations on planet Earth. So up deep in the jungles here live an abundance of bright red crabs. And a certain time of the year, once they've got all their babies attached underneath their bodies, they start the massive hike down. They hike over these rocks, through the jungle. They come down and even brave the giant swell breaking on these cliffs here just to get to the water's edge where they can release their babies. That time of the year, the entire ground is covered in moving red crabs. Fast forward a little period of time later, those little eggs turn into baby crabs and they get washed back in, and I think that is even more spectacular when all the beaches, all the bays, the coves, the rocks are just filled with these tiny, tiny little bright red crabs as they then start their march back up from the water's edge and all the way back up into the jungle, and then the cycle repeats itself. But it seems that there's a whole bunch of big animals that come to this area just to feed on the red crab caviar. So there's things like whale sharks and all sorts of big filter feeders like manta rays and mobula rays. And we're just at the tail end of that season now, so we'll be keeping our eyes peeled and fingers crossed we get lucky with something like that, because man, what a crazy, crazy nature show that is.
Crabs everywhere. Alright, coming through. We just had a little shower and all of these crabs are out and about. They must be loving it. That one is huge. Oh. So much rubbish. I haven't seen this species before. Hey, don't bite me. This guy has been in a battle. It's missing one claw. What are you doing down here anyway? Long way up. It's a nice swimming pool. I think the tide is coming in. We don't have much time. Look at the waves.
Yeah. Check this spot out here. It's like a turquoise blue pool. We've got to get in there.
Oh, nice.
This is awesome. You coming in?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hello.
What have you found?
Look how big this Shiva is.
Wow.
It's one of the biggest I've found. This is the operculum or door of a shell. I've showed you in the previous episode.
No way. Check this out. This red crab here is scaled down from the top of this cliff face. This thing is a vertical wall. That's really, really impressive. Oh, now this is super interesting actually. Above me here, I've spotted something pretty cool. So this entire island over thousands of years is actually all getting pushed higher and higher. And up here, there's the skeletons of old corals. This is a giant brain coral up above me. So years and years and years ago, this all would have been underwater. There would have been fish swimming around here. There would have been a thriving coral reef system. As the years gone on, it's been pushed up out of the water, and quite amazingly, what we see here is just the skeleton of some of these giant corals. That means there could be any number of different fossils in this rock wall here. There could be even things like shark teeth, megalodon teeth even. Let's have a bit of a walk and have a look. As the big waves smash and erode this rock wall, there'd be more and more sort of fossils that are getting revealed every year. You never know what you'll find. Let's have a bit of a look around the corner. No megalodon teeth yet, but I've just unfortunately stumbled across a couple of turtle eggs that have been dug up. You can see these ones haven't had the chance to hatch just yet. They've got the yolk still in them. And it looks like a goanna or a lizard of sorts has dug a little hole, sniffed out the eggs, dug them up and eaten them, unfortunately. These little guys will never get a chance to hatch. He's not a fossil. What an amazing place. Everywhere you look, there's just a different nature story going on. There's crabs scurrying over the roof. Over here, there's some birds making a bit of a nest in a little cave there. They're bringing up seaweed and bits of driftwood and making a nest. This place is really amazing. And then there's a wild Francesca looking for shells.
I'm looking for little sea glass.
Sea glass?
That's so many.
Yeah, right. Cool. Now this is actually a turtle's nest all the way up here, but the poor little baby turtles, when they do hatch, they've got one hell of an obstacle course to get out of here. There's all sorts of plastics. Unfortunately for them, it's going to be a lot harder than what it needs to for them to scurry on down to the water's edge. It's a common problem wherever we visit all around the world these days.
Whoa.
Do you hear that? So we've been told apparently this cave here connects through underneath and out to the ocean. There's a bit of swell today, so you can hear it surging in. It's quite interesting. It's like where the fresh water of the cave mixes with the ocean. If we had a mask, I'd love to check it out. We might have to come back. I'm gonna hit my head on that thing. Ready? I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
That was so
Some crazy noises coming from over here. This place is scary. So brave.
So cool, hey?
Oh yeah, amazing, hey, amazing. Really, really cool. I imagine a cave like this would be the center to some pretty wild superstitions. We're keen to do a little bit of research and get back to you and share with you what we find about this cave. But man, the noises coming out of that is, it's quite eerie at the moment.
Woo!
Wow, check out this place here. Beautiful white little sandy beach. It's almost like an oasis with huge cliff faces either side of us. Look at all the coconut palm trees behind us here. These are a favorite food source for a pretty special animal that lives on this island. Let's see if we can find any.
As the tide drops, all these little nice pools come out of the reef, and there's so much fish stuck in there. Who's slippery? I've just spotted a school of unicorn fish that is stuck in the latest pool, and all the swell is coming right on top of them. Let's see if I can get close. The fins come out of the water over there. I don't know if it's a good idea. This one looks a bit nicer. What a view! This place is so cool! Oh, the crabs running! Oh, there's so many! There's a big fish stuck in here. It's here, so oh, it's there. Oh, what? There must be an undercat. It's just stuck in there. There's a moray here. The head is coming out of this rock. Can you see it? Oh, there it is. Woohoo!
They've got such an amazing sense of smell. Just from that, I can hear footsteps coming down behind me.
It's coming. Can you see it yet? Perfect.
Let's leave this here for a minute, eh? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Mate, that's not yours. That's not yours, mate. You can't eat that. Hey, hey, let go of that. Mate, that one's mine. I'm gonna have to take that. Hey, let go. Oi. Mate, that's mine. That's not yours. Don't snatch. I'll open a coconut for you instead, mate, but that's not yours. Let go of it. Let go of it. You don't want this, mate. Holy moly. You just crushed that.
It's got it. It's not gonna share it.
Look at the size of them. This guy's got lucky and got the absolute jackpot there. But these two were having a bit of a fight before. It almost looked like this one was the alpha male. How cool is this? This is absolutely crazy. The largest land crab in the world, and they're everywhere here. These two were, oh, they're gonna go at it again. They were having a fight over this coconut before. And I reckon they might be two of the alpha males around the place. They're gonna go toe to toe here. Once they've got a hold of something, man, they don't want to let go.
Look at that guy up there.
There's two different distinct colorations here. There's these guys, the blue ones, and then there's the orange. So they're born that color, they'll stay that color their whole lives. It's not a male-female thing, but I reckon I like these ones, the orange ones. A crab this size could be 50 years old. They can grow to up to 100 years old, which is just mind-blowing. Look at this guy scaling the rocky cliff here. That looks like something out of Jurassic Park, that animal coming down. You just hear some stomping coming down from behind us there in the jungle. It sounds like there is a giant one making his way down underneath the palm fronds. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't it just so amazing that a place like this could exist? There's no other place in the world like this where giant coconut crabs can roam free. It's amazing that they're protected here.
Reckon it's gonna fit me? There you go. Don't touch the wildlife.
All right, we've walked right back into the jungle here now, and we're seeing more and more of these robber crabs. There's one creeping down here. They love these rocky overhangs. Some of these big ones can have a leg span of over 1 meter, and they're armed with a claw that is stronger than a lion's bite. It's absolutely no secret who the king of the jungle is around here, these big guys. And it seems everywhere you look, every one of these rocky overhangs, there's another big robber crab hiding in amongst it. What an incredible place. And if I shut up for just a second, you can kind of hear them all around you. It makes the jungle a pretty eerie place after dark. These crabs up under here hanging onto the waterfall.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on. Some crabs all the way up there. Hanging on for dear life. Oh, it's nice to have a bit of fresh water anyway. Ooh, so nice. See the crab there?
Oh, yeah. Did you film it?
Yeah.
Like, it just took me 20 minutes to see one. They stand out so much.
And up the top there as well.
Oh, yeah. Right there. There's one right there.
How's this beach here? It's an absolute beauty, hey? And with the low tide, looks like we can actually walk around another headland and walk around another headland. And I think there's just a series of these beautiful white sandy beaches. Fran's head around the corner at the moment to have a little bit of a look around. Interested to hear what she sees. But this place just looks absolutely magic, hey? What did you see?
There's so many hidden beaches behind all the caves. It's pretty cool.
Nice. And what I've spotted from the drone actually is like out just off the water's edge here. It looks like it drops straight down into nice deep blue water. You guys know that's where the bigger fish hang out. And we would love to get in the water and be able to spear one of them. So probably about time to gear up, see if we can navigate through the swell breaking here, get in and see if we can spear something to eat.
Hey mate, woo, bye. Can I go through the cave? Woohoo. So slippery here. Look at this.
We're just looking for somewhere where we can get into the water without getting smashed by the waves. There's quite a bit of swell coming in. It's a nice little like almost swimming pool here. Just a shame there's no fish in that one. I reckon this might be our best bet, but once we go, we're just gonna have to commit, duck dive one wave and get out to the deep.
Alright, let's do it.
Once you go, just keep going. Keep diving through.
Let's do it. So much bleaching here.
Really haven't seen anything yet to get. We're getting a little bit desperate. The swell is picking up a bit and the conditions are a bit challenging. So fingers crossed we can get something soon. Spear something here after all. I think we'll go in and we'll tell you why once we get to the beach.
This is hectic. Oh, so many rocks. Watch out! Woo! It's hectic! A bit defeated.
A little bit defeated, a little bit disheartening seeing what we just saw then, actually.
Look at this guy.
What's he doing in my hat?
Trying to steal your hat, but someone stole all his legs.
Is that a run-in with a robber crab, you reckon?
It's missing 3 legs on this side and 1 leg on this side. Sorry, mate. You'll be alright.
He's been robbed of his legs by a robber crab, I think, Fran. Let him go?
Let him go. This is dinner tonight. Now we'll let this one go. We'll have a little fire to warm up now.
So guys, while we had planned to spear something out there this afternoon and do a catch and cook, that's not how the afternoon played out. Pretty soon after we got in the water, we didn't see what we were expecting to see, and it was actually quite devastating. So we were hoping to see like a pristine coral reef and heaps of fish life, but that's not at all what it was. So recently there was a huge storm that came through here. With that came 11-meter waves that came crashing in on this side of the island. Actually, when I put the drone in the air, down this way, you can see all the vegetation on top of the cliffs has completely died, and that is as high as the water level came. It's all been inundated with salt water and killed all the vegetation. It gives you a bit of a feel of the power of these waves. Those waves would have devastated and smashed all the fragile corals out here, and it actually really looks like a bulldozer has come through and just flattened the entire coral reef system out here, which, I mean, just breaks your heart.
Yeah.
Some of the corals that did survive, they then went through a mass bleaching event. So we've got kind of smashed coral rubble, and then next to it, there's some live corals that are suffering bleaching. So it's an environment really in quite a bit of distress out there at the moment. We didn't want to further stress it, did we, Fran?
Yeah, we could have shot some fish like parrotfish. There were heaps out there, but they do play an important role in the ecosystem, and they help the coral to recover quicker. And all the other fish was quite spooked. They would have lost all their homes and nook and crannies where they would have hidden. So we decided not to take anything for this afternoon. And stay tuned, because next Sunday we're gonna explore the other side of the island, and hopefully that didn't get impacted too much, and we'll get a nice fish for you to cook up.
We're looking forward to that one, guys. We'll see you next week. Subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching.